Speaking of that IG Live, Bleacher Report, ESPN, they're all pushing this agenda that Lamar Jackson is not a fan of you. If you missed the Victory IG Live, Lamar told him to get off the live. He told him he can't catch. And if that was your first Victory IG Live, you would actually know that was the most Lamar Jackson has ever participated in the IG Live. But yeah, thoughts on your feud with Lamar?
I was unaware about the Bleacher Report, ESPN. So that's a little surprising. So I guess I have beef with the quarterback. Never a good situation to be in, really. I mean, that can go bad. But as we all know, Lamar's never really, I don't think Lamar's ever really happy after a win, honestly. Like, he really, like, I don't think he'll really, Lamar Jackson, and I quote, "I'm not coming on your pod until we win a Super Bowl, and then I'll come." So, I mean, I feel like he's been very vocal about this throughout the years in the media. Winning a game ain't really, he wants to win the big one, or he ain't really going to be too happy. I mean, that's a guy that's daggum striving for excellence, and I like it. But I thought they played pretty well yesterday. But back to me. I would. Lamar's my guy.
But are you Lamar's guy?
Hey, survey's out. Honestly, survey is honestly out. Sounds like in the media ways, I'm not. It might be getting bad out here. There's a possibility of that.
All right, let's talk about your game in Jerry World. First time you've been there as a pro. What'd you think? You mentioned the fan experience. Anything else noticeable?
Man, I was in there. I don't know if they've renovated the stadium, but that stadium got built in
2012, maybe?
Like 2012?
Maybe even earlier.
It was opened in 2009.
Oh,
Opened in 2009. You want to know what's kind of crazy? That stadium looks very, very up to date to be somewhat pretty old, I would say.
Yeah, 15 years old.
15 years old.
It looks like it was built last year.
Did they kind of start? They started the little field seating kind of, right?
Yeah.
So they must have been really, I mean, the locker rooms are freaking huge. The way locker rooms are huge, you come through the stadium with the fans right there, kind of like when Atlanta built theirs, Vegas, how they built theirs. That's a nice daggum stadium. It looks, it's nice, man. It looks like everyone has a good little seat. Jerry's World, man, it was cool. It was cool. I think when I was in college, I didn't really, appreciate it as much. Maybe because you weren't playing the Cowboys. You're just playing. I played USC. I played Michigan State. But, they say that's America's team. So, hey, sorry, America. You know what I mean? Sorry, America, man. But, it was cool to play the boys. It was cool to play the boys. I remember my visit there, pre-draft visit. And, I remember going to the cafeteria and I wanted a salad. And they got salad tossers. That's wild. That's wild. They have lettuce making a actual salad, vegetable salad.
People.
And I remember that. I just remember their food court being like their cafeteria being like a food court. There's a lot of stuff going on there. And I feel like their facility's kind of big. It's pretty nice. I think I walked past some boys at the time, some Cowboys, but I remember what I most vividly remember. The guy brings me, I don't know who it was, brings me in this room and boom, I'm in the draft room with the whole staff.
Was Jerry in there?
Jerry was in there.
Really?
It was everybody. It was everybody in there. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And they just started drilling me. I don't know if it was on purpose to catch me off guard. And they were just, every Bama player I played with, they were like, give me this. Oh, so that guy, he did this. He did it. It was really just rapid fire. And it was wild. I mean, they kind of low-key tried to get me to throw somebody under the bus. They didn't try to get me to throw somebody under the bus. I take that back. They just said statements of not going to say anybody's name specifically, and I'm going to make up a random scenario. It basically if someone was asking about me And they were like, Marlon Humphrey, he's a corner, but he should really be playing linebacker, right? Because he really can't cover it all. And I was like, no, that's not the case. Like, it was a couple guys like that had some red flag. They were asking me, but like putting it in scenarios of like.
So were they testing your ball knowledge or were they testing your like relationship and if you're going to back your guys?
They were low key like testing me to see if I was going to like be like, yeah, he should be playing linebacker. He's actually kind of. But then some of it was like was ball knowledge too. But I just remember I was just super surprised because it just was like, boom, walk in there, big old room, everybody in there, question. And it was just like,
I think it was Dalton Schultz who plays now for Houston. He said that it's kind of like a zoo or like they can see through the glass, all the fans at the facility. Did you notice that? He made a statement that like they're kind of just on display, even at practice. And he didn't like that. And now that he's in Houston, it's like all business and they can practice in peace, weightlift in peace, all that type of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Reminds me of Green Bay.
What? Why? What was Green Bay?
It was weird how they're like just standing around the gate of like the field. It wasn't weird. It just was like, I don't know. I'm sure it's not like that during the season.
Yeah.
But the Green Bay was different. It's just not. Every place is different, basically. Like there's no like. I don't know. It's just different.
Last year the theme of the podcast was being world champs, Noah Lyles. But now that you've conquered America's team.
Now that I've conquered America's team.
That's all that matters. You just got to be champs of USA to win the Super Bowl.
I want to be champs of Brazil.
You already got that.
You're right. Hey, now we got to go do the big one, man.
Okay.
Free.